10 doses presence. In a perfect world, everyone would nod in agreement at every word we say, follow our behavior script flawlessly, and invest in our issues as if it were a shared mission. However, let's face reality, the world is far more complex, and things don't always align with our expectations. That's why it's important to be aware of what you can realistically expect from others. Approaching situations with a more flexible and adaptable mindset will help you avoid disappointment and frustration when things don't go as planned. Here, 10 doses summarizes 10 things you shouldn't expect from anyone. But before we dive into that, feel free to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to support the channel's growth. We're dedicated to providing insights and education on health and fitness, love and relationships, psychology, personal development, motivation, and other interesting facts. Alright, let's start with the first tip. 1. Agreeing with you on everything. While seeking validation is natural, demanding complete approval from others can lead to frustration and conflict. People are complex beings with their own perspectives, experiences, and unique opinions. We all view the world through our own lenses, and what may seem logical and clear to you might be entirely foreign and irrational to someone else. In fact, it would be quite dull if everyone agreed with us all the time. Diversity of opinions and perspectives enriches life. So, instead of expecting everyone to always agree with you, embrace the opportunity to learn from them and broaden your own understanding. 2. Behaving according to your wishes. Trying to control or force others to behave according to your desires often ends poorly. No one likes to be put into a box without their consent. Your attempts to shape their actions are likely to be met with resistance. They might comply to keep the peace, but it will only breed resentment. People are not puppets, and relationships are not staged performances where everyone follows a script. While compromise is healthy, expecting others to fully conform to your ideal behaviors and choices is highly unrealistic. Allow space for individuality, appreciate differences, and celebrate the uniqueness that makes people who they are. 3. Caring about your issues as much as you do. Having a support system is good, but you can't expect others to care about your issues as much as you do. Everyone has their own challenges and concerns to face, and their capacity to help you is limited. People are sometimes too caught up in their own lives and may not be aware if you're going through a tough time. Or if they are aware, they might not know how to provide support. It's crucial to have realistic expectations about how much emotional attention others can give. Seeking advice or comfort occasionally from close ones is reasonable, but at a certain point, it's vital for you to take responsibility for resolving your own issues. If you have problems requiring deeper or ongoing support, consider seeking professional help. 4. Always being available 24/7. Healthy relationships involve a balance between time together and time apart. No one can or should always be available to you around the clock. Everyone in your life has responsibilities, interests, and needs beyond their relationship with you. Just because you want their attention doesn't mean they can or want to provide it at that moment. They might be busy with work, family, self-care, or other obligations. Instead of assuming you're entitled to someone's time and constant attention, consider reasonable boundaries and availability for both parties. Communicate these together, then strive to respect them. 5. Reading your mind. While it would be nice if friends, family, and partners could read our minds and instinctively know what we want, expecting someone to understand your thoughts and desires without direct communication isn't realistic. No one can read your mind and anticipate every need. People have different communication styles, which is why it's important to be open, honest, and transparent with each other. Instead of expecting others to get the hints, speak directly and let them know what you want or need. 6. Providing opportunities for you. Opportunities don't always knock on the door every day, and certainly, it's not someone else's responsibility to hand them to you. While it's good to have supportive people in your life who can guide you or offer advice, ultimately, the responsibility to create opportunities for yourself lies with you. Instead of waiting for someone to hand you a big break, take the initiative to actively work towards your goals. Research, make plans, and start taking steps in the right direction. This includes developing your skills, expanding your network, and finding ways to add value. With the right mindset and effort, you can open doors for yourself. 7. Providing blind loyalty. Trust and loyalty are built over time through mutual respect, understanding, and support. You can't simply demand blind loyalty without building a foundation for it. So, before expecting others to always stand by you regardless of the situation, ask yourself what you've done to inspire such devotion. Are you loyal to them? Supportive in tough times? Treating them with respect? Or do you simply view their presence in your life as something that should be there? Essentially, loyalty is like a bank account. You have to make deposits before making withdrawals. 8. Having full emotional control. Everyone experiences difficult emotions from time to time. Anger, sadness, fear, and stress are all normal parts of the human experience. Moreover, factors like hormones, genetics, past experiences, and current circumstances all influence our feelings. It's unrealistic to expect others to remain calm, composed, and collected all the time. People can't just erase negative feelings because it's more comfortable for you. Allow others to be human and don't harshly judge them for normal emotional reactions. Give leeway if they seem easily offended, impatient, or tense, and offer understanding when emotions take over. Most likely, they are dealing with inner turmoil unrelated to you. 9. Instantly forgiving you. If you make a mistake that hurts someone, it's natural to want forgiveness quickly, but it's equally important to respect the other person's time. Even if they say they forgive you, the pain may still linger beneath the surface. The healing process takes time, and expecting instant forgiveness can add pressure to the relationship. Give space to the person and let the forgiveness process happen naturally. Make behavioral improvements over a sufficient period, and let them see that your regret is genuine before expecting the relationship to fully recover. 10. Being responsible for your happiness. It's wonderful to share happiness with others. However, depending on others as the sole source of your happiness will ultimately disappoint you. It's an unhealthy approach and unfairly burdens others. Look at it this way: your happiness is like a garden, and you are its gardener. Others are like beautiful flowers in your garden, adding to its charm. In other words, while it's great to have people who contribute positively to your life, remember that your overall happiness is something you cultivate yourself. It's about nurturing your emotional well-being by finding satisfaction in various aspects of your life, not just relying on others to provide it all. That's it, friends, from 10 doses, 10 things you shouldn't expect from anyone. Sometimes, it's important not to rely too much on expectations from others. Take control of what you can control and focus on personal growth. Goodbye, friends of 10 doses, stay tuned for the next video.